Okay, so football historian.
Oh, gosh, here we
Football
go.
historian.
It's 4:20. I'm a little
ready?
cloudy, all
Are you
right?
ready?
What?
Put the red light on. The Bengals you were already right. You already get credit. You were right. They're the worst defense statistically against the run last year in the entire National Football League.
I know what
Who
you're
was
going to ask
second
me.
worst?
I know. I know. It's crazy, right? It's the New York Giants. It's the New York Giants. I know. It was funny last night when I was kind of looking at this stuff before I was going to bed. I was going, damn, the Bengals needed them. And I went, gosh, I forgot. The Giants sucked at stopping the run too. Damn, they're second to last in football. But yeah, they're going a different route. And the Giants have some young talent at that position. The Giants are not desperate. The Giants are sitting in a spot where, they can maybe add to the defensive line later in the draft. But I think this was just an opportunity that was too good to pass up with everything that was going on around the situation. It obviously felt like, and I saw one of your articles right before the weekend started, that it was more than just about the money. There's something else that Sexy Dexy was also annoyed with the Giants organization. So, within that, I think the Giants read the room the right way, and then you see the number 10 pick, the Bengals, the desperation there, and you go, okay, let's move on with life, and we got to make some adjustments to the draft, and we'll see where we go from here.
One more thing, though, as it relates to the statistics, because we talked about the 5.22 yards per attempt.
Yeah.
The Giants gave up 5.31 last year.
Oh, that's so bad. That is,
but put a pin in that, because that gets into why the Giants ultimately did what they did. You mentioned the contract, and here's how it stood for Dexter Lawrence before Saturday, and as of 2 weeks ago when he made the trade request, and we were led to believe it was all about the money. And they always say it's about the money. And usually when someone says it's not about the money, it is about the money. This may be a case where they say it's about the money, but maybe it wasn't. Again, we'll talk about that more later. The reality is he had 2 years left on his current deal. $20 million this year, 39.5 or total. So $20 million this year, 19.5 million next year. He was due to make 39.5, with about $3 million of it guaranteed for injury. That was all he had left by way of financial security. So he goes to Cincinnati, and they call it a 1-year, $28 million extension. Now, this gets into the whole new money, old money. And it's true. See, because under the old deal, he was going to make 39.5 over the next 2 years, right? When you put in what he's going to make year 1, year 2, year 3, and you add it all up, he's going to get $28 million that he wasn't already due to make. So he's getting 28 plus 39.5 over the next 3 years. Now, here's the reality, and this is what matters for the next 2 years, because that's the 2 years that he had left from the Giants. So, hey, I got 2 years left. I'm not happy with 39.5. What are you going to do for me? He's going to make 47 over the next 2 years.
Yeah.
Now, because you're dealing with the Bengals, who are extremely careful with money, there aren't a lot of guarantees. He's getting a $10 million roster bonus, boom, on execution. That's your guarantee. The salary this year of $11 million is non-guaranteed, but you know what are they going to do?
Yeah,
they're gonna
exactly.
They're going to cut the guy they gave up the 10th overall pick for. No, it's guaranteed as a practical matter. This is where agents have to get past I can say I got this much in guarantees. It doesn't matter if the guy's going to get the money. They're not going to cut him before week 1. Something amazingly bad would have to happen for them to say, well, you know what, we gave up the 10th overall pick, we gave him $10 million, but we don't want this guy on our team. That is a calamity that would have to happen in Cincinnati for him to not get his $11 million. And then even next year, when he's due to make, what would the number be? If it's 21 this year, it's 26 next year to get to 47. He's due to make 26 next year. It's a $8 million option bonus, 8 and change, $15.5 million salary, you got per game roster bonus, workout bonus. It works out to 47 over 2 years. Like, are they going to cut him after 1 year?
No.
Are they really going to do that? Are they going to surrender? Oh, we got 1 year out of a guy we gave up the 10th overall pick in the draft for. It's at least 2 years.
No, that would be idiotic.
And maybe it'll be 3.
Yeah.
But it's at least 2 years with Dexter Lawrence.
It has to be 2 years. I mean, you're going to get dragged. Again, you talk about, assets and what you give up. If you're going to give away the 10th pick and then extra money for 1 year of use out of a guy, then it's stupid as hell, and then you shouldn't have done it. And you're right. It's at least 2 years. And really, realistically, it'll be 3. Because, 2, I don't think Dexter Lawrence, and everybody looks at the age, but I've been saying this, and I know you've heard me say this. 1, yeah, banged up last year. Okay, had a little bit of a down year. I think he'll bounce back. Like I said, this is going to motivate him regardless. New team, new look. I want to impress Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase and the guys here. Let's try to do something there. And, as we know, like with guys like Dexter Lawrence, their game is not predicated on speed. Their game is predicated on power, and I can hold my ground and double teams. And we had that graphic up earlier, guys. And if we could show that again, the double teams that Dexter Lawrence got last year and all that. That's the beauty of him. And within that, I don't think he's going to fall off planet Earth anytime soon. I mean, his big butt ain't going to get smaller here as he gets older. It's just going to get bigger. And you see it here. Look at the double teams. Game plans start when you play Dexter Lawrence and going, okay, well, we got to put 2 bodies on him almost all the time because nobody can really block him one-on-one. And so now you look at this right here, B.J. Hill, who's a little bit, in theory, that same way and that same type of guy. It gives Al Golden the chance to go, wait, I got 2 guys in the middle that can really, at times, play 2 or 2 gaps each and do that. And it's going to free up a lot of people to do some other creative stuff and do all that as well. So, yeah, I think Dexter Lawrence, as we've seen with the Chiefs and Chris Jones, D tackles, they can last. The freaky ones can last a little longer than we think, and especially these big ones where their game is not predicated on speed and it's more power. I don't think Dexter Lawrence is going anywhere anytime soon.
And it's funny when you see the different perspectives from media and fans when it relates to Dexter Lawrence's age. He's 28. He'll be 29 in November. But, he's nearly 30. For the Giants fans who are trying to come to terms with the fact that they won't have him. But you're right. The age is – he's still in his prime. He's still in his prime.
Yep.
And the contract was very favorable to the Giants on the back end. Very favorable. And that was the easiest thing to frame it as. Hey, he's making 20 and 19.5. The market has gone up. 26. The 26 to Jordan Davis in Philadelphia was, I think, the breaking point.
Probably.
But I do believe there was more than that we're going to get into. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.